Thank you, Mr. President. I move and ask unanimous consent to have special privilege of the floor to talk about correctional officers.
Correctional officers, without objection, Senator Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. President. This week, we celebrate our National Correctional Officers Week. As Ronald Reagan stated on May 4th, 1987, permission to read, Mr. President?
Without objection.
No group of Americans have a more difficult or less publicly visible job than the brave men and women that work in our correctional facilities. Mr. President, Alaska men and women serve in our correctional institutions are our friends, family, loved ones, and neighbors. Correctional officers protect Alaskan safety. They risk their own life and safety to ensure our inmates and our public are safe and ensure confinement of those incarcerated individuals, Mr. President. Correctional officers coordinate with our law enforcement community, Mr. President. They work with national law enforcement agencies, our local law enforcement agencies to help fight drug and crime syndicates within our state, Mr. President. Correctional officers save lives. Often they're the first responders when an inmate may assault another correctional officer or may put their own lives at risk for suicidality or assault on other inmates, Mr. President. They're the first responders that provide those life-saving measures to help assure their safety until medical help can arrive. Mr. President, correctional officers are those frontline rehabilitators. Those officers serve as role models, displaying appropriate behaviors, communication, often providing counseling services, and those that are helping those inmates for a successful reentry after their time of incarceration is over. Correctional officers also provide and participate in numerous community events throughout Alaska, such as Special Olympics, Polar Plunge. They walk a mile in her shoes to help prevent sexual assault and awareness and prevention activities. They participate in the Salvation Army gift event, the Shop with a Cop, the road cleanup projects throughout communities, and they also provide many coaches and youth sports team activities such as the Play 60 events, Mr. President. These brave men and women put their lives at risk to help our communities stay safe. And with that, I ask everyone to please help me in recognizing the service of our state correctional officers. If you know any that work in your communities, I have 3 correctional facilities in my district alone, Mr. President, and just want to say thank you to those brave men and women who put their lives at risk to help ensure our safety in our communities. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Wilson. Senator Keel, under special